I'm a dozy beggar, me. I went halfway to cash and carry and realised I'd left this behind. Wouldn't get much without this, I say I wouldn't.
No.
What are you up to?
I'm looking for a hot pot recipe. I didn't want to say anything to Betty before she left for Gordon's, but we've sold the last of it.
Did she not leave it behind?
Well, not that I can find, so it's up to me to cobble something together.
Oh, you haven't got time to slave over an hot stove. I'll tell you what, let me do it. I'm sure she must have left recipe somewhere in the kitchen.
Well, you've a busier day ahead of you than I have.
It's no bother. I'll have it done before you can say Rover's return.
Fred Elliott, you are a wonderful man. But don't you worry. If Betty can manage, I'm sure I can.
Yeah, I'm sure you can.
There you are, love.
Thanks, love. Can I have a ham sandwich, please, Vera?
Right, oh, love.
You don't normally come home for your lunch. So, what of it? Just saying. Hey, look, forget that sandwich. I'll go to Chippy instead. Suit yourself.
Todd! Todd! Hang on. I thought things were all right since Jason moved back in.
That's just a front from me, ma'am. I don't want out to do with them when she's not around.
It must be difficult getting back to normal knowing what he's done.
Too right. I just hate going home knowing he's there, you know?
Well, you can always escape over to mine if you like. I've actually got the place to myself for once. That's if you want to.
Yeah, that'd be great. Thanks, Sarah.
Don't you look grand in your little outfit?
I know, I just hope you don't puke over it before we meet the vicar.
Well, the trials of parenthood haven't driven you to seek spiritual guidance already, have they?
No, not quite. No, we're going to book his christening.
Oh, that's nice. Hey, I'll have to dust my hat down.
A christening isn't merely an excuse to dress up, Vera. Ensuring Ben has the correct guardians is of paramount importance. You will be having godparents, I assume?
Oh, yeah, we want to do it all by the book.
Yeah.
Well, be sure to choose those who'll take the role seriously. Your child's spiritual well-being's at stake here.
Oh, don't worry. We've got people in mind who we want to ask. And make sure you're both available a week on Sunday. We insist that you're both there.
Oh, great.
Go on, then. See ya.
See ya.
Go and get the door.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I don't know what to say. I think this calls for a hot chocolate. I mean, it's not every day you have such an honour bestowed upon you.
What? Eve, is that hot pot ready yet? Customers are knowing the counter out there.
Just a sec.
Right, 2 more when you're ready, Eve.
Here. Tell me what you think. Tastes a bit bland before. What do you think?
Well, it's definitely not bland now.
Oh, good, because I ended up adding some extra ingredients of my own. I don't think those books ever get it quite right, do they?
But it's not Betty's recipe, then?
No, couldn't find it. Do you not like it, love?
No, it's not that. It's just I'm not a massive fan of hot pot, to be honest.
No, it's still not quite right. I know.
Listen, why don't you go out there and serve, and I'll finish off in here.
Just a minute. No, that is better. Good. Do you know, I don't know what all the fuss is about. I don't reckon folk will notice any difference between mine and Betty's.
Oh, no, Jason. Please don't ignore me. You might make me cry.
Shut it, Candice. I'm not in the mood.
Yeah, well, I wasn't in the mood for being used, but that didn't stop you, did it?
Oh, give over. You knew exactly what the score was.
I actually thought you liked me.
Yeah, well, next time leave the thinking to someone else, eh?
Let me guess, another Barney with Jason? He is such a pig, I don't even know what I saw in him. Look, I am so sick of talking about Todd and his flaming brother. We don't need those Grimshaw boys, do we?
Sarah, wait up! I thought you were supposed to meet us for lunch.
Oh, I'm sorry, I totally forgot.
Suppose I'll let you off. I'll go get a butter and we'll take it to the park.
Okay, see you later. Yeah, cheers.
Pick up for you. Bagley Road, Mrs. Wilding. She asked for Vic, but he's not answering.
Hello, problemo.
There's something wrong with your radio. He's been calling you for a pickup.
No, I turned it off. Needed a break.
What number was that Bagley drive again?
Number 11.
I'll take that job, Les.
It's no bother. You go and get yourself a brew.
Not as tight as I thought it was, mate.
What was all that about?
Oh, I think I know.
You don't think it's out to do with that Mrs. Wilding, do you?
Well, let's just say she always asks for Vic when she calls.
Yeah.
Yes, as far back as the Middle Ages, children had a set of 3 sponsors to guide their succession into the church.
Is that right?
Unfortunately, these days, the selection of godparents has more to do with fulfilling social niceties than spiritual well-being.
Funny, I was just saying the same thing to Gina.
Oh, however, it's interesting to note there are still some parents who take the role seriously.
No, I might be wrong, Norris, but I get the strange feeling you're about to become a godparent.
Well, I haven't been asked officially yet, but let's just say Curly and Emma have made their intentions clear.
Oh, but why you? I mean, you don't go to church or out?
Oh, no, I know, but that doesn't mean to say I can't offer Ben sufficient moral guidance, does it?
No.
Hot pot.
Thank you. Oh, and whoever made that could certainly do with some guidance on how to cook.
Do you want me to take it from you?
Hey, Gina, you have to swap this for something else. It's minging.
Well, I mean, it was freshly cooked this morning.
I don't care. I'm not eating that. If you don't swap it, I'm asking Eve.
No, you're all right. Don't upset her. I'll get your son. His cheese all right.
Yeah, as long as it's nice and plain.
Oh, have you done the cash and carry already?
Well, how are missing you, Sergeant Young Morris?
Oh, you big softy. Shelley, darling, would you get this fabulous husband of mine one of my hot pots?
So is everything running smoothly here? Did you find Betty's recipe?
Oh, I didn't need to in the end. I managed all by myself.
Oh, good.
Enjoy.
Thank you, love.
Hey, I stay well clear of that, mate. It's disgusting.
Hey, you cheeky beggar. There's nothing wrong with it.
It's as spot as that.
Go on, then. Let's see you finish it.
I think I'll have a glass of water.
Is there something you're not telling me?
Of course not.
Fred.
Well, you might have just overdone it on the salt, just a little.
Yeah, and the rest tastes like dog food.
Oh, well. If that's how you all feel, I won't flaming bother in future. You can all starve.
Well, you wouldn't catch me going on about what happened like water off a duck's back.
The Gazettes have arrived. I've told that driver not to leave him outside. Now then, where's that new parenting magazine?
Well, I dread to think what you want with that.
Oh, it's my forthcoming role as Ben's godfather. I remember seeing a christening gift catalogue inside. Here it is.
Oh, no.
Is everything all right?
No, it flaming isn't. Look at that.
Come on. Shut up. It should be you. Come on. I don't suppose you know where that wayward cousin of mine is?
Yeah, well, if you wait a sec, we'll tell you exactly what he's up to.
What's all this about?
Les reckons that Vic is having secret liaisons with one of our customers. Never heard him mention a Mrs. Wilding, have you?
No, never. Well, you know, Vic is not one to keep quiet about his conquest, right?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, if he had persuaded another woman to go out with him, we'd never hear the end of it.
But what if it doesn't just involve Vic? Steve's been AWOL up at that building site a lot lately, hasn't he?
Yeah, so?
Well, it just goes to show. Steve and Vic are both getting some. Talk about boss's perks.
Come on, Les, you let your imagination run riot here.
I don't think so, mate. I'll be having words with young Vikram when I see him. It's about time the rest of us had a turn with the lovely Mrs. Wilding.
Oh, nice, Les.
Yesterday, the Have-a-Go Grannies launched an unprovoked attack on one of our reporters.
Unprovoked? That man was harassing us.
I remember a time when journalism was an honourable profession. Now they're happy to smear your good name, all for the sake of a salacious headline.
That's what's wrong with society today. There's no respect for us senior citizens. Don't they realise they could all be walking round in jack boots if it weren't for us?
Well, no, I think our parents must take the credit for that.
We ought to get on to a solicitor. We could have 'em for defamation of character.
No. I think I'll go and have a word with that so-called editor. See what he thinks he's playing at.
Well, do you want us to come with you? We'll show them what happens when you rouse the Twilight generation.
That won't be necessary. I think I can sort this out alone, in spite of my failing years.
The Wanderer returns. I've not seen sight of you since that Bagley Drive job.
Yeah, I've been busy. Pint, please, Shell.
Yes, love.
Funny. I didn't hear you take on much work after that. What's the matter? Wore you out, has she?
I'm sorry, Les. You've lost me.
Give over. I know exactly what's going on with this Mrs. Wilding.
Oh, yeah, and what is that?
You and Steve have been going round there for a little siesta. Except I don't suppose neither of you get much sleep. When am I going to get to have a pop at her?
Look, Les, I don't know what's put this into that tiny mind of yours, but you're wrong. And if I ever hear you talking about a client like that again, you'll be collecting your P45.
He was a good boy for the vicar, wasn't he? Just hope he was good for Daddy when I'm back on the beach.
Are you sure you're okay about going back to work? It's just that when you bring it up, you seem a bit upset.
Yeah, well, of course I'm upset. I mean, I love my job, but this was never going to be easy for me. Or did you just think I'd be able to march off back down the station without giving Ben a second thought?
Right, you two. What did you want to talk to me about?
Well, we didn't want to say anything before until it was all confirmed, but how do you and Jack feel about becoming Ben's godparents?
Do you really mean it? Are you sure you want us?
Yeah, of course. You'd be a great influence on Ben.
Well, I know I would. Don't know about our Jack.
Well, is that a yes? Because if it isn't, we'll have to see if Kevin agrees.
Of course it's a yes, you daft lump. And listen, if you ever want a babysitter, just give us a shout.
Well, actually, if you're not doing anything tonight, we could do with a night out.
Right, we'll bring him round. You know, when you're ready. We'll have to go, somebody to serve.
Great, thanks.
You don't miss a trick, do you?
Oh, well, don't ask, you don't get.
Oh, I'm glad I've caught you both. I have something that might be of interest. It's a catalogue showing some high-quality christening gifts.
Oh, thanks, Norris. That's very thoughtful of you.
Oh, and don't worry, I'll coordinate with Vera once you've chosen. I mean, you can't have us godparents turning up with the same gift now, can we?
I think I've overreacted about all this.
No way, I know she's my mate and everything, but it's well out of order what her and Jason did.
I reckon that's the only reason she went out with me, to get close to him.
Don't say that. She did really like you. Probably with Candice, one lad's not enough.
Yeah, well, it's put me off girls for life. All they do is mess you about.
Oh, don't be such a drama queen. We're not all like that.
All right, you're the exception then.
Oh, you say the sweetest things. But you're not really going to stay single, though, are you?
I don't know. Suppose I'll go out with someone else eventually. Just make sure it's the right girl this time.
Oh, yeah? Got your eye on someone, have you?
No point even if I had. All the decent ones are taken.
Right, that's me finished for the day. I'll see you tomorrow, love.
Oh, you don't fancy going for a drink, do you, Les? I mean, I can't face another night in front of the telly.
Oh, I'm sorry, Eileen. The Battersby love machine is in demand. So if the cabs are rocking, I don't come a-knocking.
You're not seriously suggesting that you're going to do out in your car?
If Sandra's got to have me, she's got to have me.
It's no good for Ben if all his godparents are in the 60s.
Yeah, I know, but I just don't relish seeing the look on Norris's face when we tell him.
That'll be all right. I'll tell him. It's not going to be a problem, is it? I'm sure he'll be fine with it. I mean, all you've got to do is say,
Hello there.
Hi, come on in, Norris.
Look, hello. I know you won't have chosen yet, but I just wanted to jot down the telephone number on the back of that brochure. I want to check the delivery dates. I'd hate for little Ben's gift to turn up too late. Oh, is this it here?
Oh, yeah, it's just there, yeah.
Actually, we wanted to talk to you about the christening, didn't we, Emma?
Yeah.
Oh, well, go ahead. I'm all ears.
Well, you know that we're determined to make sure everything's just right. I mean, after all, you said yourself, it's Ben's future that we're concerned with.
Oh, absolutely, yes.
So you'll understand that every decision that we've made has been thoroughly thought through, and, well, you see, we just wondered if,
Yes?
Well, we just wondered if you wouldn't mind, doing a reading in the church.
Oh, I'd be delighted, yeah. I'm flattered you've bestowed even more responsibility on me. Is there anything else I can do?
No, that's all for now, thanks.
Right, well, I'll get on to that tonight. In fact, I've got a passage in mind that I think will be just right. Bye.
Bye.
Hi. Oh, you daft pillock. You've really gone and done it now.
Out of sight, you know when that shark bites with his teeth, dear, scarlet billows start to spread.
Hello. Hello, Sandra, love. Hey, are we all ready for tonight? What do you mean? Well, can't someone else do it? I was really looking forward to seeing you. Well, if you've got to work, you've got to work. OK, I'll ring you tomorrow, love. Bye. Oh.
How are things with you and Luke?
Yeah, all right. Gets a bit mardy sometimes, like you saw for yourself at Christmas.
Luke? Mardy? Are we talking about the same person?
You.
No, I don't blame him for getting mad, though, really. I'd have done the same. I was just surprised he got back with him.
Well, it was better than being on my own.
Hey, you know...
Oh, I had to escape. My mum had this right cob on. Oh, hiya, Todd.
I better get going. See you later.
See ya.
What is he doing here?
Nothing much, just a chat.
Oh, right, and it's just the two of you here, is it?
Yeah, so you said you weren't bothered about Todd anymore.
Well, I'm not. So what did you talk about?
Just stuff.
That's the problem with Todd. All he wants to do is talk.
Yeah, well, at least he's not afraid to show his feelings like most blokes.
All right, so you're sticking up for him now. What, do you fancy him or something?
No.
You're a rubbish liar, Sarah. So what's going on between you two?
I told you, nothing.
Yeah, but you fancy him.
Well, it's not just me.
All right, so he fancies you as well?
I never said that.
Just tell me the truth. Has he asked you out or what?
No. But he's building up to it, I think.
And I bet you'll say yes if he asks.
I don't know. I was going to talk to you about it.
Oh, yeah, right. You've been dying to get your little claws into him for ages. Well, you know what? You can have him.
Oh, Candice, wait.
Pint, please, love.
Ooh, you're meeting the lucky lady in here.
She had to cancel. She's got to work.
Oh, well, never mind. You can stay and have a drink with me instead, eh? We'll drown our sorrows together.
Hey, I tell you what. How do you fancy nipping off for a curry? Be a shame not to go out when I've got all dressed up.
Yeah, why not, eh? I'm not likely to get a better offer tonight, am I?
There you go, love.
Cheers, love.
Right. I want one of you two to take responsibility for the food, seeing as folk were less than impressed by my efforts.
That's really weird, because I was just about to offer.
No, you're all right. I did a load of cooking at my old place. I can easily knock up some old favourites.
Yeah, well, actually, I was thinking of doing something a bit more modern. You know, maybe Thai or Mexican. That way we'll stand out from competition, won't we?
People around here don't all that fancy stuff. They know what they like, and that's traditional pub grub.
Well, why don't you take it in turn, seeing as you're both so keen? Shelley, you can kick us off tomorrow. OK.
Yeah. Great.
There you are, then.
Now then.
So what did that editor have to say for himself, then?
Well, we had a very civilised conversation, and he promised me that would be the last time we'd be in his publication.
So they're not going to print a retraction, then?
No. I assured him we'd all had quite enough of seeing our names in print.
Well, I hope that reporter struck off, or whatever it is that happens. I suggest a public flogging.
Well, maybe you should reconsider letting them print a retraction. I mean, that way you could clear up this small matter of your age.
Norris, if I hear one more word about my age, have a go, Grannies, or that flaming newspaper article, I assure you, there will be another unprovoked attack. Do I make myself clear?
Come to join in my microwave bounty?
Please, I might sell them. You won't catch me eating one.
Okay.
Well, don't tell me. Let me guess. That was from Hazel. Or should I say Mrs. Wilding?
Don't start, Dev. I've had enough of Les sticking his oar in already today.
Yeah, so I hear. What the hell are you playing at, Vic?
And what's with all this fatherly concern, anyway?
Why, I can't care for my cousin.
If that's where it's coming from, yeah. But I'm beginning to think that you're jealous.
Why on earth would I be jealous?
Because you used to like it when I was just your little hapless cousin, always messing up. But now you can't handle it. My love life, my business, they're successful, exciting.
Listen, you think what you like. All I'm concerned about is you carrying away your game, you're going to get more than just your fingers burned.
You just don't get it, do you? I am having the time of my life.
All right, come sit down.
No, and you expect me to give it up just in case?
Vic.
Well, no, Dev, no. Because nothing is going to stop me from seeing Hazel.
All right, Vic, I'm kidding. Come on, what do you want me to say? Vic!
You're wasting your time, you know. I mean, you might like all that fancy food, but you won't get this rebel eating it.
A 10 says my meal will do better than yours.
20. Or aren't you that confident?
20's fine.
Good. Guess who?
Sandra, what are you doing here?
Well, you sounded so disappointed on the phone, so I managed to convince one of the other girls to cover.
So does that mean we're still on for tonight, then?
Looks like it, unless you've changed your mind.
Oh, no way. We can still make that table of books if we're quick. Come on.
Hey, hold up, Les.
Sorry, love. Sandra's got the nights off. We'll do it some other time, eh? See ya.
Is that how sad my life has become? I mean, being blown out by Les Battersby twice in one night.
We hope Norris doesn't come in.
Oh, can we not talk about him anymore? This might be the last chance we get to enjoy ourselves before I've got to go back to work.
Yeah. Do you have to go back next week? Can't you put it off a bit longer?
Well, not really, no. They're expecting me now. You are still OK about this, aren't you?
Well, yes. Well, yes and no.
I knew this would happen. You regret saying you're packing your job now, don't you?
No, it's not that. I'm more worried about you. I mean, how are you going to cope? I think you might be going back a bit early.
Yeah, but the longer I leave it, the harder it's going to be.
Well, it wouldn't be so hard if you weren't going back to such a dangerous job.
Oh, right, so it's not enough that I've agreed to give up the armed response. You want me to pack in the force altogether?
You're a mother now. There's no need to put yourself at risk every day.
So, Norman, what job would you like me to do, then? Don't you read the papers? Nowhere's completely safe these days.
Yeah, I know that. But why do you have to be in the front line?
I'm sick of having this same argument with you. I'm not going to stop being a copper, Norman. So can we just drop it?